Hello, and welcome. It is your mom of three in rainy NYC, and I am back with another video. Welcome again. If this happens to be your first time on my channel, it's awesome to have you. My name is Taneza. I am the mother of three listening. Maybe because Santa's on his way, but my kids have been listening lately. Living in the heart of New York City, I would love for you to join my YouTube family, my tribe. All you have to do is SUBSCRIBE right down below. Do turn on your notifications so that every single time I upload, you get the alert. This video, my friends, shout out Brandy Sachs, is a recap review of Married at First Sight, Season 17, Episode 8, Divorce, Prayers, and Spider Scares. Since when did couples choose not to move in together after the honeymoon? What? When was that an option? You are told you got chosen to be married at first sight, 2 weeks. You prep for the wedding. You have the wedding. You go on the honeymoon. You move in together. Not so, Brennan says. Brennan says he needs time. He was exhausted. He was spent from the honeymoon and spending time with Emily 24/7. And I was like, Brennan, do you guys know what marriage entails in a real life, real world? You can't just take a break from being married. Since when do couples not have to move in together immediately? Brennan thinks so. Oh, you know who else thinks so? Orion. Orion thinks so as well. They're not moving in together when they return from their honeymoon. Speaking of Orion, Orion decided on the plane ride back to Colorado that he wants to do a hard reset of his relationship, marriage to Lauren. He wants them to move forward. He wants them to get over what happened on the honeymoon. He wants to give their marriage a shot. But he needs time and space first. We can't move in together. I want to give us a shot, but not together yet. Poor Lauren, there's really nothing she can do. There's nothing. She's apologized. She's been counseled by two experts, Pia and Reverend Cal. And literally, she's at his whim and at his mercy. Honestly, there's nothing more Lauren can do. And you could see when she left the new apartment, she wanted to move in. Brennan and Emily are not living together, and neither are Lauren and Orion. The two couples that are Claire, Cameron, and Becca and Austin. We see Claire visiting Cameron's apartment. Claire says that his apartment fits his personality. I'm not sure if that's a compliment. It gives me very much grad student living on a pension vibes. Very much. Not grown man owns a business vibes, but it's giving grad student applying for grants. They do have a talk about religion. Claire is Catholic, and that seems to be okay with Cameron. She was not religious growing up, but ever since her brother died, she has been depending on her faith more and more. Day 10 of marriage. Becca goes to Austin's house, and of course there are a lot of what? Hats. The whole wall of hats. I think I figured it out. I think Austin is afraid of and embarrassed by his receding hairline. The problem with that, Austin, coming from Taneza, is that unless you do some kind of intervention, hair plugs, hair growth, your hairline is going to continue to recede. In a few years, you're going to look back on pictures of yourself from now and be like, what was I thinking? I should have embraced my hair. Why was I covering my head up so much? Like, look at me now. Embrace your hair while you have it, Austin. You're a grown man. The baseball caps, you got to put them up. It's just not a good look for you. It's not giving I'm a grown married man. It's not. Becca is checking the cleanliness of Austin's apartment. It turns out that your boy Austin only does laundry once a month. I was like, whoa. He does not. When he said that he does not wash his washcloth or his towel on a weekly basis, I was like, what? He hates it. That's life. Who loves doing laundry? Like, honestly, who loves it? I don't love it, but it needs to get done. Austin's got this great plan that makes no sense. Austin says that if everything works out swimmingly and they are still together after decision day, he thinks they should move back to their own apartments until their leases end before they move in together. Becca's like, wait, what? This episode, Becca is getting annoyed with Austin. I see it. Honeymoon's over, literally and figuratively, and I think she's getting annoyed with him because he is really a bro. That's how he thinks. Becca's like, wait, what? She's like, well, I'm month to month. I'm not even in a lease. Why wouldn't you just move in with me? And then we can save to buy a place. And you can tell that was not even on Austin's radar. You're a couple now. You're no longer two. Two become one. I feel like Austin thinks that he got a lifelong video game partner. I do. I think he sees Becca as his lifelong video game partner. N64 all day, every day. Lauren, remember just a few minutes ago, I said that on the way back from their honeymoon, Orion wants to reset the relationship and give it a chance. But now, apparently, Orion has texted Lauren that he does not want to continue the marriage. Why? One comment, that's it. Lauren made one insensitive, ignorant comment that she repeatedly apologized for. Orion needs therapy. I'm not really sure what his issues are, but there are issues there and he needs to work through them. And the fact that he's dragging Lauren through this is so unfair. Even though Orion says he does not want to continue the marriage, he does want to continue the process. What? The process is being married. It's called married at first sight. Get it together, Orion. I believe Orion does not want to look like the bad guy here, but you already are, so live in your truth. Live in your truth, Orion. Lauren is emotionally distressed and overwhelmed, as she should be. I cannot imagine being in her shoes. She's gone through she lost her mother. I mean, it's just a lot. He's literally not making her life any easier. Orion is making her life harder. Y'all know I love her at first, but she became my girl over the honeymoon. Emily became, ever since she showed up to film with a matted mess of her hair because she wanted to go on that excursion, I was like, she's a ride or die. Emily, my heart went out to her. Again, her first relationship is a marriage. That's a lot. That's a tall order. Emily feels like Brennan has been closed off since they returned from their honeymoon. Pastor Cal visits them. Taneza, felt so bad that it appears that Emily is covering up for Brennan and his decision to move back to his own place. Remember, they fly back from their honeymoon. They get to the new apartment. Again, the reason why the experts have them move into this new apartment is that it's a neutral zone for both of them versus moving into one of the other's apartment. Emily's all excited when they get back, and he's like, well, we'll check back in. We'll move in a couple of days. He needs time to regroup, to reassess, and that can't feel good. So when Pastor Cal visits, I feel like Emily is really trying to cover up what Brennan has made the decision to do, even though Emily does not necessarily feel the same way. Her extensions are back in. Those blonde extensions are extensioning. Yes, Emily. Long hair, don't care. Something's off between us, according to Brennan, when Pastor Cal digs deeper. I didn't feel that romantic connection. In that moment, Brennan breaks Emily's heart. You can see it in her eyes. She's really trying to be a G. That hurt her a lot. He said he doesn't even want to touch her. Not even during the honeymoon. What happened? I'm gonna say it. I think these guys don't really know what they signed up for when they decided to get married. They don't. And they're not here for this long term. I feel bad for Emily. I do. Claire and Cameron, Dr. Pepper visits them. Who knew that Claire and Cameron, in Tenace's opinion, would be in the best place of all the couples? Who knew? The awkward two. Not Lauren and Orion, not Emily and Brennan. Becca's being annoyed by Austin. Claire does admit that she needs to work on being more affectionate, holding hands. Dr. Pepper, are you awake? Were you drinking before this visit, Dr. Pepper? She can't keep her eyes open, you guys. Dr. Pepper is either tipsy or extremely bored. Oh no, Dr. Pepper. Oh no. Cameron looks genuinely happy. Those flowers turn the corner for the two of them. Brennan is so annoying. Emily keeps asking, are you attracted to me or are you not? Brennan, FYI, by not telling Emily whether you are attracted to her physically or not, you are telling her you are not. I don't want to hurt her. I wouldn't want someone to say that to me. Yes, all the above may be true, Brennan, but by saying I don't want to answer that, you have answered that. Because if you were attracted to her, you would have said, yes, I am physically attracted to her. Pastor Cal visits Becca and Austin. They are affectionate, but they have not yet consummated their marriage. I thought that was because of Becca's medical issue, but according to Becca, she's here for it. Austin is taking things slowly, he says. Pastor Cal says that it's obvious that Austin cares for her deeply. Pastor Cal asks both Austin and Becca, are you guys in love? Not yet, Pastor Cal. Pastor Cal, it's been 10 days, a week and a half. That was the most awkward moment of the episode. When he's trying to convince them that they may be in love and not realize it. No, they're not in love yet, Pastor Cal. They're not. They're in like. They're not in love. Don't rush them. He's, I think, worried that they're going to be batting zero. No couples work out. Dr. Pia visits Lauren and Orion. Orion said that he is feeling heartbroken, eye roll emoji. She says, like, you extend grace and start over, start fresh, and let go of what happened on the honeymoon. Orion says that he lost all romantic interest. He wants to continue with wanting a divorce. No Michael and Runaway Bride. No Lauren and Orion. I have in my notes. Would Lauren and Michael work out? Producers. I, me, she, her, Tanaise has got a great eye. With Lauren and Michael, they both want to be married. As always, tribe, leave any questions, comments down below. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in our next review. Bye for now.